All right, everybody, welcome on in. We got a great video about margin boosting. This is not my idea. We're going to see who idea it is. Who man that came up with it is Oracle. Oracle did. You can catch this video on Oracle ETF. I'll link it below in the description how to get to it. Go ahead and put a like on this video. Probably be happy, make Oracle happy. And also say, hey, the Fight Channel sent me over here to check this video out. But he's using XDTE at a bigger amount of money than what I'm going to use that. I'll show you how I downgrade to a small account. Then listen to what he have to say here.
Nobody says that you have to double your portfolio. Why not take, let's say you have to, I'm using 200,000 in my example. Why not just take $10,000 on margin? It'll cost you almost nothing, right? Now you have $210,000 of XDTE. Let's say it pays you roughly, I'm skipping all the minutia, okay? You got 4,800 shares. Let's say it pays you $1,300 a week, okay? That means that you're using all of your dividends, even the $10,000 that you have on margin, plus your 200, okay, to pay this back, your 200,000, to pay this back in less than 2 months. Now, this beats dollar cost averaging because that's random, okay? This can be recycled over and over. What is the outcome of this? Well, in less than 2 months, first of all, you're collecting dividends every week, okay? There's no trading in and out. There's no covered calls to sell. There's no market timing to do. Every 2 months, you're going to receive $10,000 worth of free dividend paying stocks. Do you understand this again? Okay, so I like to keep it 10,000. I found is the perfect number on a $200,000 portfolio. It's 5%, okay, out on margin. So that means I don't have 4 dogs drinking if times are bad. My portfolio is not being drained. And I'm going to give you examples of the bad side of this. So do you all understand so far? This is called the margin booster strategy. This works best with XDTE. Why? It's the S&P 500. We don't track it next to the S&P 500 like the hamburger income architect.
True.
We're going to get to him at the end. I got bonus comedy for everyone. But first, we bring you the facts comedy at the end. But there's no sniffling, there's no singing, there's no crickling of water bottles or slurping of coffee. Let's continue. So this is how it works out. There's no spreadsheets, there's nothing, okay? For the dumb, let me bring up the infographic.
You've probably heard about Boxable's flagship product, the Casino.
So on my 200K, I'm going to take only $10,000 worth of margin. But that whole $210,000 for the next under 8 weeks is going to just sit there. It's not going to be reinvested. I'm not going to buy anything. Nothing. Okay? So what's the power of this? Number one, in 8 weeks, you'll have $10,000 paid off and you will have those shares for free. And you can repeat the cycle. Number two, you're paying down the interest every week. That's why we choose XDTE over XPay. Every week you're paying this off faster rather than having to wait a month. In my next video, I'm going to do a combination, okay, of XDTE and XPay together, but I really decided on XDTE, my favorite, okay? Not QDTE, because most of the Qs are in the S&P 500 anyway. Okay, does this mean that I'm not going to still shotgun and Weeble? Yeah, this in Schwab, we're getting to him next. Stay tuned if you're here for the comedy, okay? What we're going to do with Schwab is make it an XDTE assassin. It's only going to be pure XDTE running this strategy. No covered calls, no jerking off, no market timing, no drip. If you drip in, you better get penicillin, see a doctor, okay? So again, this is an 8-week cycle, and I'm getting dividends just like everybody else. I'm not trading, I'm not doing push button calls, I'm not doing nothing, okay? And then every week, you can't Cambodian this. Don't be a clown, don't be an addicted gambler saying that you're going to pay down your margin and you're spending, buying things at the same time. This is how you destroy your portfolio. So we learned about the 4 dogs drinking from the proverbial bowl of water, which is your portfolio. You don't want 4 dogs. You want 1 dog and a booster. Margin boosting by the Oracle. The Oracle Army, the XDT Army is alive in my comments. If those
XRP Army!
Miss Shadow want her, ask in the comments. For now, it's only me. Okay? 8-week run. No risk, no work, nothing to do. 5%. $10,000. And every 8 weeks, I get $10,000 worth of free XDTE to produce more income. Are you with me? Because now it's going to get great.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, great idea what he's doing it. I mean, read that. No cover costs, no trading stress, no NAV erosion risk versus yield max. I mean, it is amazing, but let's go to my white page and show you how I'm doing it with my account. I don't have the type of money as Oracle got. I mean, really. Let's go to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a white paper. I'm going to show you how I'm using margin boost compared to what Oracle talked about earlier in the video here. XTDE, I got 133 shares. Dividends I'm paying weekly, I hope to get around average of 25 cents. Weekly dividends from the 133 shares will be $33.25. 8 weeks, that'd be $266 in 8 weeks. Buy 7 more shares at $43.81 that I did today on Friday, May 16th at $306.67. Weekly dividend would pay me $175 from the 7 shares. Time that by 8 weeks, that's $14 extra dollars. Added to that'd be $280 added in the 8 weeks. It would take 9 weeks to pay off the $306.67 margin. Let's go to see my brokerage account. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you my account. I did do what I said I did on the white pages. I scroll all the way down. Look, I got $31.96 worth of dividends pending today at 24 cents per share. That's why I went with 25 cents on average. It could be up higher. It could be a lot lower. Look, as of today, look, May 16th, 2025, 2:56 p.m., 7 shares at $43.81. That's $306.61. This would take me 9 weeks to pay it off. Then I could buy another 7 shares or 8 shares. I do redo the calculations, see how I want to get down to 8 weeks where I could do it every 8 weeks of buying off these shares with my dividend. Look at May 9th. We had 33 cents share. If I get that at one time, that will that will lower down my cost. I will keep track of it on my paper. I always write everything down in this notebook here. I keep up a track with it. I'll keep a track of this. Actually, dividends will count today, won't it? I'm getting 31 cents dollar dividends. Yeah, and I count them dividends that I'm getting paid today because I just bought these. Yeah, it starts right now. I'm getting dividends. I'm going to use the money I'm getting on dividends this week. Oh, yeah. That means by in the third week of July, we will have this pay off. Then I'll come out with another video, show you how much more of this I'll be buying. But also, this does help on my margin, too. Let me go back, because on margin that I am on, this is a 25% maintenance. 25%. I'm not hurting at all. I'm only down $612.52. Look at my margin right now. Now I'm still going to get paid some money. Look. You have $9,453.52 margin buffer, 33.37%. I got option collateral, $950. They're getting ready to pay me some money that will lower down my margin. I'm only using $16,657.13 for a margin. All my dividends are paying off this, and also when I do options, it will be helping pay that margin off. But the margin I'm using for this, for XTDE, is $325, $306.67, and this will be paid off by this account, by this money by itself. And I can do that in a non-margin account like my traditional IRA. If I want to do the same strategy, build those up, or in my Roth IRA. I'm thinking about that. Who knows? But you know, that's the way I'm playing. But I'm trying to build up some other ways to get more income flowing into my account that I'm not putting no money into right now. I see you on the next one. This is a great idea. Thank you, Oracle, for making the video. The description below on his video, you can watch the whole thing. I just clipped out what I wanted to show you guys, how he doing on a high account, and I'm showing you how to do it on a low account. It's all about cash flow. Cash flowing the money in, getting the cash printer going, and making more cash flow, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you on the next one. Peace out.